So guys, I've just got this brand new iPod and I just wanted to show you an app quickly. It's this one and I'm not really sure what to expect. It says explode, but let's see what happens. Oh.
Hello everyone, today we talk about the lay princes of the Holy Roman Empire during the 11th, 13th century under the profile of probably their creation in a sense from a political institutional point of view, their blood ties, their connection naturally with royal power, imperial power, etc. This is part of the recently started series on medieval Germany, and naturally we will look at also the broader picture as the empire was not German alone, and the capacity of extending connections, dominations, and properly alliances with different surrounding peoples played an important fundamental role, especially in a country, in a monarchy like the Eastern Frankish one, that was chronically affected by lack of centralization and by the broader political institutional profile essentially evolving as an elective monarchy in spite of the best efforts of the Hohenstaufen essentially during the second half of the 12th century to centralize on the pattern of the English and French monarchies that were by far the most solid ones, together with also the Kingdom of Sicily, but that at some point the Germans, the Hohenstaufen, at that point will cease as a dynastic legacy, and in fact would prefer to centralize from rather than from Germany, that was left essentially a bit on its own at least. But there we are in the 13th century, in very different times, for properly, for this early centralizing attempts, and where things were simply going downhill in the same German monarchs in Germany, albeit caring, of course, about their public authority. They were essentially starting to give up a great part of their rights in exchange for political support, and fundamentally building their own power on the base of private assets, just as the major princes. And eventually the Hohenstaufen were extinguished, and there is the Interregnum, but that's all another story. We made videos about this. There is a medieval Germany playlist. There is a Holy Roman Empire playlist that actually is more exhaustive.